Today on The Good Stuff, you clicked, you liked, you watched on repeat. We're celebrating our biggest YouTube fan favorites. From stepping up your pizza night game.
That's a fine pie, my friend. Oh, that's a good pie.
To Mary's 5-ingredient ravioli lasagna, we've got easy tricks any home cook would want up their sleeve. Plus, we put beauty on a budget to the test. Can you tell the difference between Luxe Glam and affordable alternatives? And Leanna Lair-Perot reveals the best dollar store dupes that just might surprise you. The Good Stuff YouTube fan favorites starts now.
Today, we are bringing a little bit of magic to our everyday lives, because who doesn't love a good magic trick or two? Personally, I love a bunch of magic tricks. Magic tricks are one of my favorite things in the world. But for my first trick, we're gonna start off in the kitchen, and I'm gonna show you how to make the easiest lasagna ever. It comes together like magic using 2 secret ingredients. We're gonna use Italian sausage and cheese and spinach ravioli. I know. Another thing that I really love about this recipe is the magic of it is that it is a 5-ingredient recipe. So you can whip this up with a bunch of stuff you got hanging around, which is a delight. Super low ingredients, really, really quick to put together. Because anytime I say the word lasagna, people think it's gonna take 1,000 years, because lasagnas take a good amount of time to put together. But by using these little shortcuts, it's gonna cut the time in like a quarter. It's gonna be super, super fast. So I've got a pan here over medium heat, and I'm just adding in a little bit more oil, just a little bit of olive oil. That's gonna help kind of get things browning. And then I have got 3 Italian sausages here. I've split them open and removed that casing, because that's just basically ground meat, ground pork, that someone else has seasoned. I'm going spicy Italian, but if you don't like spice, feel free to do mild Italian. That would be beautiful. That fennel in there would be great. But we're gonna add those sausages right into the pan, and you just wanna break it up a little bit, just to start it going. This is a great hack, as opposed to having to buy ground pork or ground beef and all of those spices, that fennel, that chili, everything like that. Someone else has done all that work. We're just adding sausage into a pan. Dream come true. I'm gonna cook that down until it's nice and golden brown, just giving it a stir every once in a while until it's nice and broken up. While that gets to cooking though, we're gonna talk cheese. And this is the only cheese that you really have to do anything to for this recipe. You need 2.5 cups of grated mozzarella cheese. You could also just buy a bag of pre-grated mozzarella cheese. Honestly, they have been on sale at the grocery store lately, and my freezer is full. Fun fact, if you buy grated cheese, chuck it in your freezer, it lasts perfectly. It'll work well, it'll still melt up really nicely, and it holds, which is a total dream. But I'm gonna grate up just about 2.5 cups of this mozzarella. Now, when you're making a lasagna, you wanna use low moisture mozzarella. This is also what I call pizza mozzarella, the stuff that you eat like a cube of, not fresh mozzarella. That has too much liquid in it, and it'd get kind of soupy, and we don't want soupy. Any sort of brick mozzarella will work. You don't have to buy the fancy one that comes in a ball. The one that's just in the regular cheese section, kind of near where you get the eggs, that's a good one too. Gotta love it. All right, that is looking beautiful. I'm gonna go check on that sausage now. Oh, also, just a fun tip, when you're using a grater, this is your snack, because that's just safe cooking. You don't wanna get your knuckles anywhere near this, so you keep that to yourself. No one will know. That's your little cheese snack. All right, now heading back over to this sausage. This is looking good, but we've got a swap here that's already done. You just wanna cook it down until it renders out that fat and is cooked all the way through. Once you get there, you're gonna have a nice crumbled ground meat. Again, the spices are already in there. This is literally just sausage, and it already smells delicious in here. But into there, we're gonna make that classic meat sauce that goes in a lasagna. So you need about 2.5 to 3 cups of tomato sauce. Any type of tomato sauce you got hanging around in your pantry. You can even also just use a can of crushed tomatoes, which to be honest is what I usually do, because that's usually what I have hanging around. I'm gonna add that right on into the pan with that sausage. And then this is my trick to trick everyone into thinking you made homemade pasta sauce and homemade lasagna is I want to use some store-bought pesto. I always buy my store-bought pesto at like those bulk stores, that one where you can get like 1,000 liters of pesto for like $10. And what I typically do is I have some in my fridge to use handy dandy, and then I freeze the rest in an ice cube tray. That way, all you need to do is pop some ice cubes of pesto right into here. Ooh, or bags. Did someone say bags? Also works perfectly. In a zip top bag, pop it in, break off a piece, pop it in there, and you're good to go. Now, even if you are using just canned tomatoes, crushed tomatoes, put a little bit of pesto in there, and it's gonna make it taste like you made your own homemade sauce. I'm going in with about 2 tablespoons of that pesto. That, again, is a great flavor shortcut. That's got garlic in there, it's got basil, it's got other herbs, we've got a little bit of pine nuts, so it's gonna add a little bit of creamy nuttiness into here. And already, this looks like a rich and delicious meat sauce. All right, that is it for the sauce. We are almost ready to go. We're gonna head on over here and start assembling this lasagna. So we've got the meat sauce, and then we've got the star of the show, spinach and cheese ravioli. Because if you think about it, what is a lasagna other than layers of thin pasta stuffed with a little bit of ricotta, sometimes some spinach in there. So this is gonna work perfectly as a little bit of a dupe. So the first thing we wanna do is get some of that beautiful sauce, about 1/3 of it, and pop it into a greased casserole dish. Really any size. You could also do this in a square cake pan. Just about 1/3 of that down on the bottom. That's gonna give the moisture we need to actually cook that pasta, because we're not cooking this first and then putting it in the oven. It's all just gonna get layered in beautifully. So once we have that layer of that sauce, I'm just gonna top it with these little cheese raviolis. I'm not gonna lie to you, when we first moved into our house, we were renovating the kitchen, and we lived out of our slow cooker. Every meal we ate was in the slow cooker. We made basically this in our slow cooker and then had that for like a day. Basically all we ate was lasagna that day. Was I mad about it? No, it was delicious. But that's what happens when you don't have access to a kitchen and you are cooking in your spare bedroom. It's a good thing. All right, so a nice little layer of that ravioli, and you wanna use one of the big packs, the one that's around 700 grams, maybe 800 grams. Once that's on there, we're gonna go on with a little bit of this cheese. So just about a cup of that cheese goes right over top. That's gonna melt, help stick everything together, give you a nice layer of those noodles. Then we're gonna go on with another 1/3 of that sauce. Literally in this amount of time, you are making an easy breezy lasagna. Then we're gonna go on with more of that ravioli. Basically, you want about 2 layers of the ravioli to about 3 layers of that sauce. You wanna make sure it's in an even-ish layer, but honestly, I'm not mad if I get an extra little pocket of cheese here and there. So just pop that in. This is super simple too. You can make this in advance, pop it in your fridge, and you are good to go. Now I'm gonna go on to there with the rest of that sauce, just to give that extra layer. Beautiful, beautiful. Also, this is the perfect sized casserole. We did not know before. We were like, is it gonna fit? And it fits perfectly. All right, spread that out. And you wanna make sure that sauce touches most of those noodles. That's gonna give you a little bit of moisture on there. Then we're gonna top off with the rest of that cheese. So it's about 1.5 cups of that mozzarella. If you wanted to here, you could add on some Parmesan or Reggiano. That would be beautiful. Fancy it up a little bit, because this is, fun fact, not a fancy lasagna. But it is gonna be delicious. All right, now onto there, we do wanna seal in some humidity. Since we are cooking basically that pasta in the oven, we wanna seal it in. So what I'm gonna do is get a little bit of aluminum foil, but what I don't want is all that cheese to stick to this aluminum foil, because that's just a waste of cheese, and we don't do that in my kitchen. So get your aluminum foil, and then on the dull side, give that a spray with a little bit of non-stick cooking spray. The dull side of aluminum foil is a little less sticky than the shiny side, so already you're off to a good start. Little bit more of that non-stick cooking spray or a little oil. Pop that on top to cover, and make sure you seal it nicely, because again, that's gonna seal in that moisture, holding everything in. Now, up to this point, you can pop this in the fridge, let it sit in there for a couple days if you want to get ahead, but I'm gonna pop this straight into a 400-degree oven for 30 minutes. Once it's been cooking for 30 minutes, uncover it, remove that foil, and let it go for about another 10 to 15, just until the top is beautiful and golden brown. When it is done, it looks exactly like a lasagna. Okay, look at this, right? Are you kidding me? Like, cheesy, absolutely beautiful. Now, if you want, I would let this sit for a few minutes just so it firms up, so you can actually cut those slices, or you can just be sneaky and go in and steal a little piece of that delicious pasta with that cheesy, cheesy goodness. You get the ricotta in there. You get that stringy mozzarella. I'm very excited. Okay, cool. Oh, it's hot. We gotta take a quick break. We'll be right back.
This December, the Good Stuff with Mary Berg is your official holiday headquarters.
We are ready.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
We're decking the halls with 3 weeks of non-stop festive fun. From Christmas crowd pleasers and holidays in a hurry
We're gonna do it
Okay.
in under an hour.
Shake here.
to holiday hacks and the Good Stuff's Christmas market, we've got your season sorted with sugar, spice, and everything very nice.
This is the best day of my life.
jamming.
Okay, yeah, we're jamming.
Plus, we're celebrating big with Mary's birthday bash. And
Oh, what's that sound?
the return of a very merry giveaway with daily prizes for our studio audience and your chance to win at home too.
This is the season of giving, is it not?
It absolutely is, Mary.
So grab your cocoa, your comfiest sweater, and get ready to jingle all the way. Your home for the holidays starts December 1st, only on The Good Stuff.
Here with high-end beauty dupes to help you save money on your next beauty bag restock is makeup artist Danielle Mattis. Hey, Danielle.
Hi, Mary.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. Now, you are so good at showing us dupes for those really, really high-end things. Dupes are great.
Yeah, because I mean, we love luxury products,
Yeah.
but if you can save money, why not save some money?
We love
right?
this energy. Yes, 100%. Now, studio audience, we're going to put you to the test on this one. Danielle and I are going to test out a Luxe product and its dupe for you. And then you're going to use your paddles that we handed you in the commercial break to say whether you think the fancy one is A or B. Make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
This is an excellent audience. They're all smarty pantses. We're doing this thing. All right, Danielle, let's get started on foundation.
Okay, so I have two foundations here.
Okay.
Both are super lightweight.
Okay.
I'll just swatch this one first and
Okay.
show you.
Beautiful.
So this is A.
Uh-huh.
So both are super lightweight, very easy to blend. They give you like a very skin-like finish. This is B right here.
Okay. Oh, that's nice. Oh, those are nice.
Very radiant, beautiful on the skin. One is high-end, one is a drugstore dupe.
Okay, which do we think is the luxury one, A or B? Oh, okay. I feel like it's a resounding A, but we have some Bs. What are we talking?
Okay, so spin this around, and it's B.
Nicely done. Okay.
So B is actually a Armani foundation. It's the Luminous Silk Foundation, and A is the Maybelline Super Stay Foundation.
Okay.
Okay, so both give beautiful coverages, but different price points.
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely. I love the fact that sheer, right?
Yes, very sheer, so buildable.
Yeah.
And still gives you that skin-like finish.
Okay, we absolutely love that. Fantastic. So if you want to go fancy, Armani. But if you don't, we've got that drugstore brand. That's perfect.
Exactly.
Okay, next up, we are talking about blush, liquid blush.
Love liquid blush.
In particular, okay.
So we have two blushes here, two liquid blushes. Oh, you already did that.
I did it.
Okay, so one is drugstore, one is high-end. They're beautiful, they come in beautiful shades. Again, lightweight, it's liquid, so easy to blend, super pigmented, with two different price points.
Okay, what are we thinking is the Luxe one, A or B? Okay. Okay, we got a mix, but the A's are correct. Nicely done.
That was so good. Yeah. So A is actually Rare Beauty, so it's very well known. It's a liquid blush, beautiful on the skin.
Is that the Selena Gomez one?
It is.
Ah, nice,
There
okay.
you go. And
Yeah.
then we have the dupe, which is from e.l.f., which I love that blush because it's very comparable, still lightweight, super pigmented, and it blends beautifully on the skin.
That's fantastic. I love that. And again, tons of different colors.
Yes,
really,
so
really
many different
beautiful.
shades. And it's just, my 3 dots,
Yeah.
put it on, blend, and you're good to go.
That's the thing. She goes beep, boop, boop, and then does this, and it looks fantastic every time. What a delight. All right, Danielle, next up we are moving on to concealer.
Yes, so these are 2 of my favorite concealers, okay? Both very full coverage. Still lightweight, so easy to blend. We love products that are lightweight, right? So it doesn't feel heavy on the skin.
Yeah, you don't want after a few hours to feel kind of like you have a mask on. You want to almost forget that it's there.
Right.
Yeah.
So as I said, full coverage.
And we're not paying attention to the color, more the texture here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So this is A. You see how easily that blends?
Beautiful.
And then this is B.
Oh, also very nice.
Very similar.
Yeah.
Which one is high end?
Okay. The majority are going for A. Danielle.
Wow, that is amazing. Wow. Okay.
I told you this audience was a bunch of smarty pants.
How did you?
Yeah.
That was so good. So A is actually from Too Faced. They're known to provide amazing coverage. You can use it underneath the eyes or like spot conceal. And then B is actually from L'Oreal. Their Infallible Concealer. It's a newer concealer.
Oh, right on.
Beautiful, full coverage, long lasting.
Okay. Now, this next one, it's going to be a little bit tricky because we're talking one of Danielle's favorites, lip gloss.
Okay.
I was going to say, I was like, if you need to know about lip gloss, you go to Danielle, let me tell you.
Oh my gosh, I love these two products. High-end drugstore, both make the lips look very juicy. I'm wearing one of them right now.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful colors.
You're going to have to take a real good look.
Hydrate the lips.
There's shimmer.
High shine, both give you high shine.
Yeah. And not sticky. Neither of them have a stick to them. They're just really nice. Which do we think, this is the hardest one, is the high end, A or B? Okay, it's split, but I think B is winning out, and...
That was amazing. Oh my goodness. So they're very hard to tell the difference, and even when you put them on, you can hardly tell the difference as well. Which one is that one? The B, the high end is Dior.
Yeah.
Okay, it's their lip oil. Beautiful on the lips. They feel so amazing. Very hydrating because it's like skincare. It's an oil, right? And then we have the CoverGirl Yummy Lip Gloss, and I love these. This is what I'm actually wearing.
Oh, no way, okay.
They make the lips look so full and juicy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, absolutely love them.
Listen, gotta love a juicy lip.
Yeah.
Always a good thing. It's stunning, and again, not sticky.
Not sticky, lightweight, and they just make the lips look very full.
That's amazing. Danielle, thank you so much. You're the queen of the dupes. I love it. We're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be right back. That was so fun. I love it. The secret to an amazing homemade pizza is all in the dough. Here to help you make the best pizza ever is Shahir Massoud. Hey, my man.
The best pizza ever.
This is a bold, tall order, my sir.
This is a big statement. However,
Okay.
couple tricks, and you're gonna have the best homemade pizza. And I feel like homemade pizza sometimes is pale.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's boring.
Yeah.
Doesn't taste great.
It's like topped bread, and I'm like, that's not pizza.
At best.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's topped cardboard.
Yeah.
We're gonna do better. The first trick to great homemade pizza is something called a pouliche.
Okay, right on. Yeah.
The real ones know.
Yeah,
the
they
bakers
do.
out there know.
Yeah.
A pouliche doesn't sound that appetizing.
It doesn't, but it's so fun and fancy.
But it's fun and fancy and actually very easy.
Okay, let's
All
do
a pouliche is a certain portion of the flour and the water from your recipe with the yeast, and you're gonna mix it all together. So Mary, I'll get you to mix it all in there.
Okay,
So we've got
fantastic.
some bread flour, some yeast, and water.
Okay, beautiful. And I like how you said some portion. Is there a portion? Is it on the goodstuff.ca?
It's on the goodstuff.ca.
Okay, perfect.
It's a little under than a third of the total amount for the recipe.
Got it.
So that's a good little rule of thumb.
Okay.
And you're gonna mix it all together, and you're like, okay, easy enough.
Very
I can
sloppy,
do that.
but very nice.
sloppy.
Yeah.
It's gonna turn into this slobby, shaggy little mess,
Okay,
right?
I like this.
And you're like, come on, that's the secret?
Yeah.
This is the secret.
Okay.
Now what we're gonna do with this sloppy, schlaggy mess is let it sit on your counter, room temp, loosely covered,
Okay.
for 24 hours.
Oh, wow, okay. So Pizza Night Friday starts on Thursday.
Pizza night Friday, no, well.
We're gonna get into
We're gonna
it.
start on like Tuesday.
Okay.
Look at this.
Ooh,
After
okay.
24 hours, it's bubbly, it's yeasty.
It smells like a brewery. You know when you go and you get a beer and you're like, this is a good bar.
Glug, glug, glug.
Yeah.
No. What's happened here is, and this is the fermentation of the flour and the water and the yeast. So what's happened here, these little bubbles, Mary, this is carbon dioxide, this is air.
Okay.
That's what's gonna lead to nice light look at. Can
I take a gander?
Please.
Oh,
See what's happening here? I love that you
Nice.
said it smells like a brewery. That's the yeast waking up, little acidity.
Yeah.
So it's almost sourdough-esque.
Yeah,
Without really feeding a starter and all that stuff. Who's feeding a starter? Let's get real.
I know. We all pretended we were going to, and then we stopped.
It's over.
Yeah.
You don't have to. So this gives you that flavor, a little acidity, nuance to your dough, lightness, all that stuff.
Beautiful.
So now, that pouliche, Mary, I'll get you to put into a stand mixer.
Okay.
And then it's as simple as putting in the usual suspects: water, salt, sugar, olive oil, and again, bread flour. That's another hack for really great at-home pizza.
Bread flour, hey?
Bread flour.
Okay.
And I think a lot of times we make it with all-purpose. No. Sometimes double zero.
Okay.
Bread flour has a high protein content.
Yes.
And lots of protein gives us that nice chew. I
Yeah.
like a good New York style chewy pizza crust.
Same.
Right?
Yeah, I find if
That's
you use
your hack.
all-purpose, it can go towards cracker.
Correct.
You know, and it's not what we're
Yeah.
looking for.
And all flours are not created equal.
No.
Mary, that's why, hey, get in there. There's the sugar, little salt. Sugar, by the way, gives us some color in the dough.
Beautiful.
But all purpose, that lower protein amount, it gets more crackery. You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And we want the texture of the dough with a little bit of chew. Now we're going to, on the dough hook attachment, need this. We always say you could do this by hand, but get real. Come on, you need a stand mixer. Listen.
Exactly. We love it. If you've got
I'm
one,
gonna be
you're
kneading
using
for
it.
half an hour? No, I'm not.
No.
You knead it, you bring it together,
Okay.
and then you proof it. Now here's where I made the joke. If you want Pizza Friday, if you want really good Pizza Friday, start Tuesday.
Okay.
Because you need 24 hours for the pouliche. One person went, oh, or just order it. No. Pouliche for 24 hours. Just a little planning. You're gonna let this proof. After you let it proof for 2.5 hours or 2 hours at room temp, I mean,
She gets
she gets big.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah.
Look at the bubbles.
How can you not just want to like poke
You
that?
just want to be like, hello, friend.
Yeah.
Hello. So, would this be delicious? It would be.
Yeah.
If I put it in my fridge and left it overnight, would it be more delicious? It would be.
Time.
It's time.
Is the best
time.
kind of
Look at
pizza.
how jiggly. How nice. By the way, before you even divide this into pizza dough,
Yeah.
you could just bake this as a big loaf of bread. Like it's really
Nice.
nice, just loaf, right?
Yeah.
So it's a really, multi-dimensional dough.
Yeah.
If you left it in your fridge for 2 days,
What are we talking? What's
she
going
gave
on?
up. One lady gave up. She's like,
Yeah.
get out of here.
She was like, I could also order
It would
pizza in
get
30
even
minutes.
better.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it would get even better.
It's true. It gives that yeast time to like grow up a little bit.
Well, some of us have to grow up eventually.
Yeah,
I'm still working on it. Now look, you can divide it into 4 balls.
Look at
Now
that.
and you're right, Mary. Look, you can see.
Those big bubbles.
Those are the big bubbles. This is what we worked hard for. That's where the time of fermentation comes into play, where you can make a beautiful dough. So then, Mary, we're just gonna dust up our board.
Okay.
So if you can plan ahead, do it. Even if you just rest it for one day, it's gonna be better than just mix and bake.
Okay.
That's what happens when you have a it's so light.
Whoa, that's
Oh.
a nice dough.
Okay.
Okay.
If raw dough can make an audience go, oh,
You're doing something right.
it's worth a couple days.
Yeah.
We can go a little more flour here, and you can see. So you know when you buy a store-bought pizza dough, Mary?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard and kind of boring.
It doesn't have this like lofty.
This has, you could tell.
It's like a little cloud.
It's a little
Ooh,
cloud.
that's nice to touch.
You could just do dimples,
yeah.
little olive oil.
So is this usually how you shape your pizza? Like
This is how
pressing
I
out?
do it. I
Okay.
press it out. I like to make my little bit of crust here, right? You can see those pockets of air.
Yeah.
And then to make it thin, you kind of just lift it.
Okay.
Let gravity do its thing, right?
Okay, right on.
Right? Oh, it smells
Smells good.
smells good.
I know. And it's not even cooked yet.
It's not even cooked yet.
Yes.
Right?
This would not taste good yet. Yeah.
Not yet. Not yet.
But it's about to.
So we're going to, now we were saying off camera, I actually like to build my pizza off of my peel
Okay.
for 2 reasons actually. One, the less time it spends on the peel, the less chance it sticks. So if ever you've had that problem where you have a sticky pizza on the pizza peel,
And you're doing the like.
the less
Yeah.
time, I'm just gonna put it on after the pizza's topped so that it spends less time on the peel. Also, I like to sauce the pizza off of the peel.
This is wild.
If sauce gets on your peel, it gets sticky.
Yeah.
So do the saucing, do the topping, do everything, and at the last minute, peel
Into the oven. Okay,
That's
so
the
let's
trick.
get topping this little
So
baby.
let's get topping this thing. Again, notice, let gravity do its work. You don't need a rolling pin, right? You
That's
just lift it,
beautiful.
and that's it. Look.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do. Now, Mary.
Yes.
I'm a simple man, as you know.
Yes.
Yes. Tomato, cheese, I'm a happy camper.
Absolutely
If you've got
beautiful.
good quality tomatoes, great fresh mozzarella, maybe a pinch of salt.
Oh, yeah.
For me, that's all you need, right?
I agree. Honestly, though, even a little bit of what my husband calls sweaty meats, a little salami
Sweaty
on
meat.
there if you wanted to. That would be delicious.
Little salami would be good.
Yes.
Sweaty meat, I'm gonna steal that one.
Yeah, you go for it.
I like
here.
it. So we're going there to the edge. Now here's the thing while you're topping this pizza, Mary, my last hack for really great homemade pizza is a pizza steel.
Okay.
Steel being the key word. Sometimes we rely on a pizza stone, and stones don't absorb the heat of your oven as good as a steel.
Okay, right on.
So a great pizza has to happen in a hot oven, a super hot oven. So as high as your oven's gonna go, 550, and leave a steel in there for like an hour.
Okay.
And what that does is the steel will become 600, 650,
This is where you lose me.
like a commercial.
Yeah.
Oh, you get in
We
there.
get in there?
And what you can do is now shape
Oh,
it again
that was really well
on
done.
the peel.
I was worried.
Look, no need to worry.
Okay.
This is why I say do it off the peel, and then once it's on,
Moves around.
we're not messing around for 5 minutes on the
No,
peel,
we are
guys.
not.
That's it. Now I've got one going in the oven.
Perfect. Oh, look at that little, look at that crispy crust because of that steel in
Because
there.
of the steel.
Okay, I like that. I like
From
that.
peel to steel.
From peel to steel. We got it. Shahir, that looks beautiful.
Oh!
Maybe a little bit of parma on there. Maybe
We
a little
must.
bit of basil
We
on there.
must.
Shall we?
I love it.
Oh my gosh, just
Oh, it
chuck it
smells
all
good.
around. Ugh, this looks delicious.
Ma'am in the audience, are you willing to wait 3 days now? Have I changed your mind?
Shall
She's
we?
still like, nah.
She's like, I'm good. Shall we give it a taste
Let's
to really
do it.
sell it? Okay, let's
I think
do
we
this
gotta
thing.
Oh, you can see how light. And by the way, this is an easier pizza to digest because as it ferments for all that time, it really breaks down, so it's not a pain to digest. It's easier on the tummy.
Here, I'm gonna give you one of those. Easier on the tummy. I like that, Shahir. I
the
give myself
pockets
that.
there. Cheers.
Look at that pizza. Let's do it.
Oh, good pizza.
That's a fine pie,
Oh,
my
fine
friend.
pie.
Oh, that's a good pie.
Oh, good pie.
Know what that pie's worth? 3 days. That's a good pie. Listen, studio audience. Ooh, flower hands. To help you make the best pizza ever, thanks to Crate & Barrel, you're all going home with this Lodge cast iron pizza pan.
Nice one.
They're making Pizza Friday on Pizza Tuesday. We gotta take a quick break. We'll be right back. That's a good pie. DIY queen Leanne Allaire Perot is here to show us how to turn dollar store finds into high-end dupes. Hey, Leanne.
Hey, Mary.
How's it going?
It's going great.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I am amped about this.
You and me both.
This is like 100% my jam.
Okay,
Yeah.
I love this for both of us then.
100%. So, okay, what are we doing today? And what is it that you usually think of? What's the first kind of step to creating a dupe?
Okay, so I first have to start by saying I have a condition
Yes.
called frugalitis.
Oh, I have that.
Okay.
I just call it the frugs.
But the fruits,
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
So the condition, basically the explanation for that is I see something, I like it, I don't want to pay for it, so
Yeah.
I'm convinced that I can make it myself.
Okay, I like
and
this,
the
yes.
only cure for this is DIY.
Yes.
so that's what we're gonna do today.
We've got it. Okay, so we're gonna do a few dupes from some high-end items that you
Yes.
saw, loved, but you were like, So what do we start
Exactly. So that's what a dupe is. You get inspiration from something and then you figure out how you can kind of make that hopefully a little bit less expensively, which is what happened with my living room.
Okay.
I was redoing it and really wanted a campaign Regency dresser that looked like this. I found this piece online.
Oh, she's cute.
Beautiful, right? This was my inspo. I just love the simplicity and the detail, but you know what I did not love? The price tag.
Oh my gosh.
Boo!
Boo. That's a
Right?
Also, do you know what's mean about that? That $9.99. Just make it fun.
Right? Just
We know what you're doing.
Right?
Yeah.
So immediately I went to the secondhand economy and did a little click, click, click into Facebook Marketplace.
Okay.
And I want to show you what I found. This is the before image of the piece that I found.
the classic.
For the whopping price of free.
Oh, that's the energy.
Those items do exist.
Yes, I would tell everyone.
Right, I'm part of a free cycle group, and I drove so fast, following all the speed limits,
Yes.
but right at that, like the edge
Yeah.
of it, very quickly to pick that up. And I want to show you what I transformed it into. I have an image here of the after of it in my living
I'm sorry.
room.
I'm sorry.
Right?
Leanne.
Oh, thank you. Mike, we have a split screen too. I brought a split screen
'Cause
just so
this
you
is
can
the
see.
same.
You can see the possibilities.
That's
right?
the before and after?
So that's the before and the after. after. And I think the biggest thing about DIY when you're attempting a dupe, you need to look at the shape, you need to look at the color, you need to look at the texture and the finish. And for me, the shape was perfect of that dresser. It just needed a little color love and a little added detail to give it that Regency look. That dresser, materials in, we know that the dresser itself is free. And you guess what I would have paid to the cost all in for the finish of that?
I don't know.
That is the dream.
$42. Wait for it. Oh! So here's the thing, Mary. With DIY, I do girl math, and for me, I just made $3,957.
100%.
Right?
If I get an outfit and it's like that far off, I was like, I made $90
Money
on
in my
this outfit.
pocket.
Yes,
That's
yes.
how I sell my husband on all of my DIY projects. So whether you want to tackle something like a dresser or maybe take that same Regency look and do something a little smaller, I picked up some frames from the dollar store. This was like a $4 frame.
Nice.
And what I did, this is what I did on the dresser, went to the hardware store and just picked up these little metal corners. They're just stainless steel.
Okay.
Gave them a little spray paint
She
and some
loves a
gold.
spray
And
paint.
the cost of the spray paint was built into the $42,
Yes.
right? And I also, just to point out, you do want to spray the like little screw heads there as well.
That would be a dead giveaway.
And attach them on there, and it gives you a really fun look. Or you can go to the dollar store and pick up some nail polish.
Oh, cute.
And get the same look for less.
Oh my gosh.
Really simple.
For
fun little
even
look.
less, Leanne.
For even less.
That was amazing. Now, I feel like that was A+. I don't even know how we're gonna keep going.
Well, I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready to hopefully wow you.
Okay, let's do it.
Inspo, right here. Love me a good candle wall scones. I found two of them that I particularly love.
so cute.
The round one here, and I really love this like long kind of leaf one here. Again, didn't love the price. The round one was coming in at $148. That's a little ouchy on the bank account.
It's a little ouchy, especially when you're like, electricity exists. I don't need this for literal light. Yeah.
But then you can light the candle.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm with you. And this one here, no. Okay. So, dollar store. I found myself a little round tray here. I left the price on the back, $5.
Okay.
So that one, and this tray here. And so again, you're shopping for the shape in this case. First one was shopping for, we got the shape right. This is again the shape.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you what I turned these into.
Okay, let's see.
The round one.
Okay.
What do we think? I'm gonna hand that one to you.
Beautiful.
And actually, let's do the little reveal
Okay, let's
of
do the reveal.
cost. $13.50, right? So again, savings of $134.50.
Yeah. And then this absolutely fantastic
And then
one.
check out this stunner here.
Okay.
Isn't that gorgeous? I'm gonna hand that one to you. And your reveal coming in at $11.50.
Wow.
Pretty good, right? Okay. I want to break this down though, because we know what the main ingredients are, but I'm going to break down the DIY ingredients. I used an L bracket with some construction adhesive on the back to kind of attach the candle holder.
Trying to show you the back.
Let's talk about the candle holder for a second, because this is me walking around the dollar store. What do I use? What do I use? I need to find something to hold the candle.
Yeah.
Walk down the food aisle.
Canned ham. Honestly, what a good use for canned ham. I'm not
Right?
gonna lie.
Just empty them out, a little bit of paint on there, craft paint from the dollar store,
Leanne.
and voila!
Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Those are fantastic.
Thank you.
Just with a couple of cans and some plates.
Couple of cans.
That's
Who
all we
knew?
need. That's all we gotta do. All right, what's the next dupe?
Okay, this next one. I love these spherical hanging planters.
Oh, these are so cool.
Aren't they really cute, cool, like sculptural?
Yeah.
But again, coming in at a price tag of $98.
No.
Yuck.
Yeah.
Meh,
Meh.
meh,
Bleh.
meh. Versus rolling into the dollar store and finding these hanging baskets that were $4 and change each. And I thought, what if I just take two of them
Ah.
and use some little zip ties to attach them
Okay.
to make my outdoor planter, and turned it into dun dun dun.
Oh my gosh, look at how great that is.
Right? What I love about this is you can just snip the zip ties and then they go really easy for storage in the winter. But what I love even more is the cha-ching price of $10.
Look at that.
And 75 cents, saving me $87 in
And no squirrels are getting into this.
Right?
Always a good thing.
Squirrels
We're
be gone.
thinking, get out of here.
Love it.
All right. right, now your final dupe. This one's
Last but
really
not
nice.
least.
I love this.
This one might be my favorite. Love the whole sculptural look of these they look almost like museum gallery art kind of
Yes.
pieces.
Yeah.
But they come with a hefty price tag. This was actually on the lower end. This one
Okay.
was $130. I've seen them for much, much more than that. Again, breaking down the shape of this and the structure. I looked at this and I thought, wow, that kind of looks like maybe a planter on the bottom with a salad bowl on top, right?
Yeah.
But then I was like, I need the balls, so I found some. If I flip this over, I found some of the foam balls here that you can see. I just used a bread knife to slice off the end there to make them flat, a little bit of hot glue. I took this outside and did a quick coat of spray primer on there.
We are almost there. We are almost there.
Then I used a little bit of spackle with a glove. So this was very arts and crafty. I smeared it.
Yes, we love a
and
schmear.
created, dun, 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 dun.
Look at that.
That right there. So before.
Okay, so the before, $130. What are we talking about here for the after?
So the after cost me $21.
Yes. Okay, now this is where we do, again, our very, very good math, where we see how much money Leanne made.
Carry the one, divide the two. Savings of
Leanne, that was absolutely fantastic. DIY queen indeed, am I right? Oh my gosh. Great job, Leanne. Awesome dudes. We're gonna take a break. We'll be right back. That was so good. Our next guest has wowed audiences worldwide with their mind-blowing illusions. Please welcome Sam Strange, Richard Young, and Liberty Larson, also known as Champions of Magic. The show. Thank you so much for being here.
Thrilled to be here.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I don't know if any of you understand how much I love magic, so I am thrilled right now.
We're about to.
Okay. This is gonna be fantastic. Okay, you're gonna be performing 15 shows straight across Canada. So what can people expect to see when they come out to see you?
Well, Champions of Magic is a full-scale production show. We tour with 3 large semi-trucks. We have a team of 29 people and take over 3 tour buses. And it's all a big sort of spectacle.
Yeah.
Because there's illusions, there's LED screens which show sleight of hand magic, there's artistic magic. We have an escapologist doing sort of Houdini-esque escape stunts. And as I said, all of it's framed with amazing sort of production values.
That's fantastic. Now, are there any particular illusions that you're looking forward to?
Yeah, we've got a brand new illusion that we're working on at the moment. We genuinely get a real kid from the audience. I promise, Scouts honour, that's what we say in England.
It's not a plant, yeah.
It's not a plant, it's a real kid every night, and we make them disappear on stage, and they become the star of the show. And we've been doing it for a few weeks. We've been getting letters from the mums and stuff saying how it's been like the highlight of the kids' month. So, it's been
I thought you
great.
were going to say, you know what, you gave the mum a break a little bit while that kid went missing. That's, All right, well, I cannot wait to see you perform today for us right now. You're going to do a couple of tricks, starting with a little sleight of hand, I hear.
Yes, so our show is, of course, a huge extravaganza, but we do love close-up magic as well. So we wanted to start with one of those before we move on to the bigger stuff.
Okay, cool.
Yes,
I love a card trick. I'm very excited.
Of course, I have a classic deck of cards. I do want to verify all the cards are indeed different. The cameras see that.
Yes, very much so.
Perfect. So if you'll just choose any one of these, anyone you want freely.
Take it out?
Yes.
Okay.
And you show it.
Okay, don't
Yeah.
look at the
I don't want
monitors,
to see it. I'll
everybody.
turn away.
We're going to show it to this one.
There we go.
Ooh. Okay.
I have a nice Sharpie for you here. Would you sign that? Would you put your signature across the face of it?
Okay.
Excellent, Mary. Now, we're all going to be involved in this. I'm in charge of making sure the card is lost, and Strange will hopefully find it. Would you pop it back?
Perfect.
And I'll give them a little mix-up. And I will just ask, would you like to shuffle the cards, or would you like to avoid that pressure from your life right now?
Oh, no.
up
What
to
should
you.
I do? Should I shuffle them? I guess I'm going to shuffle.
All right, go
okay,
for it.
cool.
You give
Okay,
them a
thank
mix-up
you.
too.
Just like a classic shuffle.
Very good.
Thank you so much. I'm a pro. I'm really good at cribbage. Okay,
Very good.
Okay.
And do we have the box, Liberty?
Yes,
Very
right
good.
here.
We're going to pop the cards that you shuffled back inside the box here.
I'm already way too excited.
And then Strange will now try and find these under test conditions.
I will, and I will find that using my knife, my kitchen knife, which I borrowed from... I say my kitchen knife, I borrowed it from your kitchen.
Yeah.
And also a paper bag. So have a look inside of that paper bag.
Okay.
If you don't mind, I'm going to come next to Liberty. And I have here the knife and the box where the card is sealed and lost and shuffled inside of the box. Thank you.
Okay.
Now, Liberty, if you just hold on to the box for a second. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And what I'd like you to do, Mary, is hold on with 2 hands.
Okay.
That position. Please don't move the knife.
I won't.
Because 3 magicians have been killed doing this.
it.
Oh, no, okay.
I don't know, it's true, but it's adding to the card. If I could have the box back, thank you. So just to recap, your card is locked and sealed inside of the deck.
Okay.
Nothing inside of the bag.
No.
And I'm going to stab the deck here against the knife.
Oh, that was a thrill.
Perfect sound effect.
Yeah.
Look, every single card is still inside of the box, with the exception of the one on the knife. If you hold that still, I'll peel this back, and of course it happens to be.
We should have a hug for that. Well done, everybody. Well done, everybody.
I don't think you understand. This is going to go in my wallet and never leave my wallet. This was an excellent trick. Okay, where should I put this knife?
Oh, well, you know what? I'll give it
Okay,
back
we're going to
to
hop
you
it over there. Okay, fans, I could have done that. It's in my kitchen. All right, that was unbelievable. This is going in my pocket, straight into my wallet. You're going to do an illusion for us next. Okay, so what are we doing?
My family has a rich heritage performing magic, actually. My grandmother was the first woman to perform the sawing in half as it's known today.
Are you kidding me?
It is true, yes. So previously to that, it was always performed with huge wooden boxes that 2 girls could fit inside.
Okay.
You'd have to go way back in the audience. She performed the first one that's like this. It's evolved a lot since then.
Okay.
But today, in honor of her, I'm going to perform this for you. But we're going to put a few twists on it, okay?
Okay.
So you are going to be standing very close to this piece of magic, inches away, which is unheard of.
Okay.
And we're also not going to be using wooden boxes, we're going to be using glass boxes. So you're going to be able to see my body in the box the entire time.
Okay.
And thirdly, you are going to help us perform this.
What?
Which is, to the best of our knowledge.
Okay. I am very, very excited. Shall we get into this?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this.
Let's
then.
make history.
Move this
Okay.
table down a little bit.
Okay, we've got to shuffle things.
Very good.
Okay. This is very nice. This is very nice. All right. All right, Liberty, get right on. We're doing our grandmother's due diligence. We're doing
Excellent.
this.
So first of all, I'll get one of these clear glass boxes. You can see all the way through it.
Okay.
And I will place that, and Young will do the feet end, and I'll do the shackle Liberty in place, locking her in position. So in case she wants to change her mind, she can't.
Okay.
And
The chains are very intimidating, I'm not going to lie. We've got her all chained in. Okay.
And then, would you come this end?
Yeah,
We're going
of
to make
course.
sure that her feet can't move. So you can use this little footstock.
Okay.
And the holes are smaller than her feet, so they should absolutely be locked in there. Perfect. Great
Okay.
job. And if you
Perfect.
head to
and
that
Mary, if you
end.
want to come around this
Okay.
side,
Yeah.
and if you can put the headstock in there, please, that's lovely.
All right.
Just wedge that in.
Wedge that right
Excellent.
on in. Okay, you good? Oh my goodness.
it goes.
Okay, okay. Yes.
Very good.
Very good. So obviously, what we need for any good sawing in half is a blade. Is a blade. It's a bit bigger than
oh, so it's
the
more of
knife
a
we have.
guillotine.
Yeah.
Less than a saw.
let's
Okay,
call it a
cool.
guillotine.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Right. So here we go. I'm gonna.
Oh, God.
Oh, sorry. Can you breathe in a second? There you go. Good. Pleased with that.
Very good. Actually, now, here's the interesting thing. Once the first one's in, the second one should go in much easier.
Okay.
Because we've already advised, so do you want to do this? You
Do
can-
I want to? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's give it a go. Okay.
Yeah.
How could you?
This is-
Oh, yes! Great work, Mary. Great work.
Liberty, how are you doing in there?
I can feel a slight draft, so I think we're ready to go.
We
Okay.
should, let's make a bigger draft.
I'm sorry.
Are you okay, Liberty?
Yeah, I think you better put me back together. We have a show in Hamilton coming up.
Okay, we gotta get them ready for Hamilton. This, oh my gosh.
Very good.
What is
We've
happening?
also got a show in London, haven't we, Young?
Yeah, we do. We do.
We got a show in
Pickering.
Hamilton. We got
We're
a
in
show in
Pickering.
London. We got them all.
And Calgary.
We should definitely let her out, really.
Thank you.
Very
Okay.
good. And do you remember, we'll remove the footstock, which you put on a second ago.
Yes.
And then, hopefully,
I don't understand what's happening.
if the magic has worked, hopefully you'll find Liberty Larson still in one piece here.
Thank you to the amazing champions of magic for joining us today. This was an absolute treat. We gotta take a quick break, but we'll be right back. I hope you enjoyed this show. Be sure to subscribe at The Good Stuff CTV on YouTube for tons more fun stuff, including recipes, interviews, and so much more. That's all the time we have. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time for more of The Good Stuff.